follow me around because I'm back in the yarn room. Back in the yarn room. Can you hear me? Everything's on, I think. Oh, I'm fresh from the hospital. Still no jewelry on or anything, and some wild, wild hair. There's one thing that I've been wanting to do since I came from the hospital. When I was in the hospital, I was thinking, when I get there, back to the yarn room, this is what I'm going to do. Well, first of all, sleep. Oh, well, let me show you real quick. I had been making this monstera just to make it, and I thought, what am I going to do with it? I'm not going to make another one, or I may make another one. Who knows? I followed some sort of tutorial. I'm going to back it with some fabric, and it's going to be a coaster for me. Yeah, my brain is working because I'm on lots of steroids. Let's see if this thing works really well here. Okay, so the one thing that I wanted to do, are you going to follow me? Are you following me? This thing don't want to follow me? I'll have to do the job for it. You follow? You follow? Okay, whatever. Hey, Jack, how you doing? Okay, was this big old pile that I have here. I said, I'm struggling to do anything with it. And do you remember my niece, Alyssa, gave me that bag, that box of all these nice things? Well, I'm going to use this bag, and I'm going to put everything in it. That way I can move the whole thing together. If I want to put it in the hallway for now. Oh, yeah, this is something she gave me, too, that I want to keep. That I'm going to put, like, the bags in here first, something like this. Like this. It's all going to be in here. Actually, I think I wanted to empty it. I think I'm going to empty it so I can see everything that's in here and get the bags out. What do y'all think about that? Is anybody there? I'm not really talking to anybody right now because I'm not close to it. Close to my phone, but I'll get to it in a second. Let me just do this real quick while I have the gumption. And I'm sorry, but that's how I unhook my yarn. There's the bag. Okay. Okay. And then there's a bag of I don't know what. There, we didn't have to cut that one. Save this bag because we always use our bags. Okay, this is something that Allegra started a cardigan and she didn't want to finish it anymore. I wish it was finished because I would use it. But maybe I can cut it back to a small one and it can be a baby. Ooh, that's an idea. See, the, what do you call that? The steroids are really, really strong in me at the moment. But I can make a little kid one. That's the idea. Okay, that one's going to stay out because I'm going to unravel to that. And whatever kid it fits, it fits. I have Christmas stuff. I'm going to put it in its thing. So might as well keep it sorted. Keep it sorted. I don't know what these are. I think I'm going to empty this in here. There's even trash in here. Joanne's advertisement. I'm going to empty this one in here. But the one that's Christmas, I know is Christmas, so might as well keep that separate. What is that? I was working on pickle bags? What? Look at that. We're going to do another pickle fest, so that'll be good. I have lots of yarn in here that's just been sitting here because it was a mess. But this way I'm going to at least get it up, right? And I just was in the bathroom. I was in the bathroom and I saw the empty toilet paper roll. And my mind came up with an idea that I think you guys will love. So I'm going to work on some little crafty things too with my crochet. Let's see. I don't know where this will fit. No, put it on the ground. Okay, here's the bag because I love those bags because you know I use them for everything. And then this is all chenille stuff, I think. And that way I can go through here and I can kind of see everything in this bag. So it works really well. Oh, did I ever show y'all? When we did Comic-Con and we were really going to it, we would make little hats for our Pop Funko dolls. And they sold so well. They would wear little... I have to reuse this on something. What other ones did we have? We had... kitty cat. There were some other ones that we had in here. Oh, Tina. We had Tina from Bob's Burgers. Loved it. And Hello Kitty, of course. So cute. I can finish that and make it into a, that has to stay here. I'm gonna put this on the outside of the bag. That way I can see it. Okay. I have, oh look, another bag. That goes with the bags. Okay, so this is wrapped around me. That's what happens. Any of you guys have this problem? No, just me? Have a dress on, gotta be careful. Okay, empty that out. Oh, a hook. You don't stay in there, honey. You don't stay in there. Okay. Okay, these are just, my boxes I need to break down. Ooh, did y'all see that fuzz fly up my nose? I'm gonna sit up and I'm gonna catch up to your comments in a second, but I want to do this, okay? Because it's been on my mind while I was in the hospital. And look at this huge bag so far. That way I can work on this, and I know this is all my junk that I need to sort. And here's another one, and I'm just gonna empty it into here. These are scraps. We're gonna be scrap city this year. We are gonna use all this yarn, all of this yarn. And there's no excuse, Angie, to have all this yarn and not use it. I'm gonna make some nice stuff, give away to people, hopefully. Trash, trash. Where's the trash can at? Oh, I have two of them and they're nowhere to be seen. Okay, here it is. Alrighty. I'm gonna sit down now. There we go. Okay. Now, oh, we have hordes of stuff over here. Let me open my door because my dogs were barking just a while ago. But they've kind of stopped. They can come in if they want to. But I'm going to sit down here. There's our fuzz. Eddie put all my stuff from the hospital organized. He hates things not to be organized. Did I ever tell you that when we were dating, I was afraid to stay by myself, so he would stay until I fell asleep. And then he would, while he's waiting, he wouldn't even just sit there. He would like rub my arms and sing to me, tell me stories. And then when I was falling asleep, he'd wait until I was really asleep. He started cleaning my apartment. He goes, why do you have so much tiny pieces of paper? And to this day, he still says it. So if you're going to marry somebody and you think they're going to change, they ain't going to change. I still have tiny pieces of paper and junk everywhere. Okay, let's see who's here. Miss Amy, hello. Okay, keep listening to us, Amy. Hi, Arthur. Miriam, hi. I am so glad I'm back from the hospital too, and I'm going to be working on some stuff. Coffee. Let's have coffee. Okay, so on this charger, I did not realize that it charges for me. So that's excellent. Even if it doesn't work, like moving around, that's okay. It's charging my phone. Pen. Put that pen over there. Okay. My little pouch that went with me everywhere. Went with me to the hospital. Oh, all these little heart. Oh, I didn't show you guys, but while I was there, I made this little bitty pot trinket holder shaped like a heart, if it stays like a heart. At least I tried, right? And I started working on little chickens that I saw Miss Rosalie working on. And I said, I need chickens. And I'm going to actually fill these right now. And I'm going to finish one of them so I can see. And I put my chickens in there. And do you remember I worked on the hearts and stuff? I'm going to put them in here whenever I use them. I think I'm going to keep this on top of my desk. A round one would have been better, so the shape would have been better. But, oh well, that's what I did. And, of course, I have all of these. Okay, so let's see. I need my big, I had a bag full of leaves, but I made more at the hospital. So I guess in those bags that I just put in there. Yeah, well, here's one on the floor anyway. Where's my wastebasket? I'm going to start putting all the leaves that I did that are finished little clusters. Okay, so I can organize at least those and put them in my, where they go there. Pickles. I sure am glad to be back in my room. These are not done, but I'm going to leave. Oh, these still need strawberries. Okay, Rosalie, I'm doing the strawberries like you, hon. Thank you for showing me. Look at that. Look at that. And then another strawberry one. It's not in a cluster. Okay, Rosalie, this was my little version of what you did. Pot. It's pink. Look how cute. Mine are smaller, though. And I tried the back post, front post thingy, and I decided not to. It was just too much for me. I don't know if it was just that I was in the hospital or what. But, oh, look, all of my hearts. All of my hearts are here. I should put them right here. Yes. Hi, Sonia. Hello, honey. I'm back in my room, Sonia. Can you believe it? That's one of the longest days I've had in the hospital. The other longest ones were always like when I had issues when I was pregnant, and they had to keep me a long time. But this was like 5 days. Friday, I got out yesterday, was Tuesday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 days. I can count still. My brain still came with me. What little of it I have. Okay, here is a cluster that I finished there that can go in my bag. Go make another pot because I'm gonna make. I may cool down on pots a little bit and work on some other stuff, especially that AI versus AI. I got to work on that because Valentine's is coming up and I want it done before Valentine's. When's Valentine's? Friday? Hey guys, what are y'all doing? No potty in my room. Y'all need to go outside. Go outside. Okay. Well, I was kind of busy over there, wasn't I, in the hospital? Look at that. I didn't know I made so many. I thought I had like 3 of them. Wowee. Wowee. Hear that kicking? My poor chair. Speaking of my chair, I'm going to bring back my Parson chair. And I'm going to bring one of the ratty ones back. And hopefully y'all can be with me while I cover one of them. You know what I mean? Because they all need to be recovered. Oh, look, that's Scrappy's, which I'm going to use. Any more? Any more? Colorful one. Any hearts? Did I lose a heart there? Thought I lost a heart somewhere. More hearts, more hearts, more hearts. More hearts. Let's see. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Eddie did a good job organizing everything for me. I feel so bad because he worries so much when I'm in the hospital. I don't like it. I don't like it. Sometimes I get mad about it. I'm like, what the heck you mad about? Why are you worried? I'm coming home. Just chill. Go home and chill. But, you know, he worries. He worries. Oh, and I'm working. I'm working on this hat. I'm going to make myself a little cap out of this yarn because I love it. And I think I can make it. I want to make some pom-poms up here. If I run out of yarn, at least I can do like a pink or something at the bottom. But that's what I'm going to do with this one. So this is going to stay in the bag. There's some yarn here. Oh, look, there's more hearts there. Hearts everywhere. Another heart. Oh, and when I was there, they kept trying to throw away all my little cups where they gave me medicine. I said, no, those are little pots. Just keep them. They said, that's funny. There's somebody else here that does that. And I was like, a yarner, a hooker. Okay, so these are pink. I'm going to like start my mess again and put it right here. That's okay, right? That's all right. This is my project, so I'm going to keep this right here. Okay, number one idea, what I want to do is I want to set up my computer so I can use it and I can have like me talking, and then you can also see me working on stuff. So I don't know which is going to be which. I don't know. I have to figure it out. Okay, and here's the green that I've been using for everything. Uh-oh, look, look, look. More of my little cups. I was pumped up full of meds, you know. I had a really bad headache for a long time for the last 2 or 3 days there. Okay, do you want to know what I want to do with this? You might think I'm crazy, but I don't care, because I am. So I'm going to unfold it, and I'm going to open it all the way up, and I'm going to take it to my teacher's store, and I'm going to laminate it, and I'm going to put it back together, and it's going to be a permanent little bag, because I love Summer Moon. I love it. I love it. And then maybe I could like crochet around it. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. That stays right here so I can remember. And here's my green that don't want to put anywhere where I forget it. So he's going to go right there. These are my leaves that I got, that I just sorted out. So I'm going to put it with my bag that has all of my pots and things. Where are they? Okay, these are the ones that still need to be worked on. These are all together. Oh, I thought I was going to have to take you out to the store, which I am, to get some brown yarn. But look what I found in cleaning up all my mess. And then I need to save this black up here because this is for the eyeballs and whatever. Too many things that I need to do. I am going to have to take y'all shopping, though, because I need to go get... first, I'm going to shop in this room for what I need for the AI winner, which was the froggy purse. Man, a lot of y'all love that. Of course, that's why it won, you know. The next one that was contending, and then the next one in line that had the most votes was the hat and then the top. Oh my gosh, coffee is so good. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to put my hair up in some sort of bun or something. Scrunchies. You know, I'm having a hankering for making some scrunchies. Maybe I need to go sit and watch some TV and do my scrunchies. Look at that. That's cute. That's cute. Where's my glasses? Anybody there? Yes, I think I have some, Miriam, for the plants, but I will do more. Hi, Lulu. I'm glad to be home, too. You hate making straps for... I love it because I can go on and I'll make it so long. It depends what kind of strap I'm making. I want to go Joann's. Do you want to go to Joann's, Sonia? Hi, Amy. Could take you. I don't know if I'm up for it today. What is this thing that's sticking up? Is it my front? Oh, it's just my front hair. That's okay. We'll let it go. It wants to be wild. I don't think I'm up for shopping today. I thought I was because I pepped up and I opened all my windows. That reminds me I need to go water some of my plants. One of them I think Eddie might have missed. I'm not sure because it's kind of dry. I'm going to go ahead and put these also, these whatever ones in here too, so I can work them together. They're barking. Okay. While I'm here, I'm going to work on some chickens, I think. So I'll get this brown over here. Let me just go ahead and finish one of these chickens. Like, oh. And so I made so many of the hearts in here that I could have used this for their little... I still can use them, look. But they're not like an... I can go around it with a little other color, right? That way it can stand out, contrast against it. So anyways, let me see. Where's the one that I almost finished? This one right here. And I saved the long tail so I can sew that in. But I need to put some eyeballs in her head. She needs eyeballs. Eyeballs and some stuffing. But stuffing last. Where's eyeballs? My big box here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like monotonous, Miriam. I like monotonous kind of things because I don't know why. Because I don't want my brain to be working. That's why, maybe. I don't know. These are huge. These are the ones that are going to go on that frog bag. These are going to go on the frog bag. Ooh. Ooh, can't wait. I already knew when that one, I said, ooh, I have the eyes. And I think I have a technique for that. What happened to my small ones? This is a smaller one, but that's two. That's two. That's two. What size are these? No? Uh-oh, I need to get some tiny ones. Okay, now I know. I need to get some tiny ones. Okay, so I'm going to use these. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so these eyes might be a little big for my guy here, but this is what we're going with because it's the smallest one we have. And it's nice for chickens to have big old eyes because they got to watch out. You know, they're prey. They have to watch out and keep an eye on stuff. I'll put the first one in and then I'll match the other one with it. And I pop it in a little bit. And then I use my handy dandy thing here that my friend made me. Beth, Memnale. I put the eyeball in there. And, oh! This chicken trying to fly away already? Already? Come on, chicken. Behave. Did it do it? I don't know if I put it in there properly. It really does save my hand. Did it pop it in good? I think it did. Plus, you know me. Where's my silicone finger? Oh, here it is. I did not just do that. I dropped all my eyeballs on the floor. Worry about that next. Oh my God. Okay, so now I'm gonna melt this for a bit. That way it won't come out. And then I press it down with my silicone finger. And it makes it like a little notch thingy. I don't know if you can see it. I'll rotate it a bit so you can see. And that way it shouldn't be able to come through that little hole, you know, and come out of the... Okay, guys. I'm just going to pick up what I can at the moment because this really chaps my hide. Chaps my hide. Now my eyes are going to have hair and fuzz and all kinds of yarn mixed in with it. Already does. Look at that. I have to shake off this blanket because it landed in that. And I hope my dogs don't ever find one. Which they will because they hone in on these things. Wow, it really spread out. And I don't want to miss my, what do you call those? Because in this one, the little backs were loose with it. Sorry, you have to see this. This is how you make the bacon. No, the sausage. This is how you make the sausage. You don't want to know what's in it. Yeah. This is the glamorous side of yarning. Look, I have hair in there. That's disgusting. I'm going to pull it out in a minute. I can't even see those little clear things. They just hide here in the carpet. Why aren't y'all here helping me? I'm an old lady. I can't bend. I do pretty good for being an old lady. Or an old chubby lady. That's okay. Let's see. Gotta feel it. Feel it, feel it, feel it. I can feel them. I can't see them. Oh, I feel it right there. Where is that? There's another one right there. Oh, there's one right there. Can y'all hear me talking? I'm still here. I'm still here. I found, ooh, 5 more right there. I could feel that it felt like 5. Look, what is that, trash? No, that's one of my thingies. Okay, there's a couple of them. I keep going over the carpet, and I keep finding some extra ones here. And things that are like, I didn't know this was on the floor. I didn't know this was on the floor. Well, if I find them, I will pick them up randomly. I'll be like, oh yeah, that's when I dropped all those things, you know? All right. Bah, bah. Angie, listen. Ugh, all that hair that's in there. I wonder who has this long gray hair. Putting it everywhere on the carpet. And look, I just throw it back in the carpet. Like some sort of yarn fairy is going to come and clean that up. Yarn fairy doesn't ever do anything but crochet. She don't clean. Okay, that might be enough. I'm going to have to be disgusted whenever I pull one out and there's one there. It's my own hair. Why does it disgust me? Oh, no. Oh, well, you know what? Don't close it now because I need another eyeball. So take one set out, an eye and a back, and put it right there. Don't drop it, Angie. Put this back in your box. That's why you bought all these things. Okay. Secure the whole box, you know, because golly, who knows what's going to happen. All right, let's move this back over a little bit. Were y'all laughing at me this whole time? I don't mind. I like bringing joy to people. Joy to people. Okay. Where's my chicken? Look at him. See that eye? Now we need to put the other eye on the opposite side. Kind of even. If it turns out that it's not even, you know what I say? That was one crazy chicken. That looks kind of even. I think it needs to be closer to his face. The front of his face. Okay, I'm right there. Let me put that back. I just clicked the back on there once. It's not tightened. You know how you can always just do it and then you can't tighten it anymore? That's what I do. I just tighten it the once. And if you have one of these, great. That would be awesome. You put this round part where the eye is so you don't break the eye, and it goes in there. Can you see it? And then you just press it. And you should be able to hear it click. Yep. Did y'all hear that? No, it didn't do it. Oh, why was it clicking? And then... Oh, okay, no wonder I'm doing the wrong way. So the hole should be where that little, where the stem comes out. And the round part is where the eye is. Let's see if I did it correctly. Yes, it went all the way through. But now Paranoid Angie is going to put her silicone finger back on. And burn the heck out of this thing. Be careful not to burn your project, your finger, or your home. Really melting it. Now I'm squashing it down to make it flat, kind of like a little disc. And look, it will not come out because it's a shape that won't let it come out. See? That won't come out of there. Alrighty. And now she has eyeballs. Okay. Now I am going to have to put a beak on her, but that's going to be last. All the other decorative items are last. Let's get some stuffing in this lady. And I have a feeling she's a fat lady. We love ourselves some fat chickens. Some fat chickens. And these little wings are supposed to be hearts, but I think it was kind of hard to see. But I thought it was a cute idea, Rosalie, that you did that. So if you ever see any of my cute ideas, I'm usually getting them from Rosalie. And I'll try to remember to put her little link here, but you can always find her. You can find her. I think on my what was my last video that I did of that the strawberries. I think I linked her up on that one, and you can go find it. So go watch my video to go watch Rosalie's video. Okay, so I'm just going to close this up in the back, and then right before I close it all the way up, I'm going to see if I want to add a little bit more stuffing. And usually in the back here, I had a little tail. I don't know if I'm going to do that. We'll see what happens. But yeah, just sew it up the way you like it. This is like a variegated yarn, so it is kind of showing up kind of strange on here because the colors that don't go with it are showing up there, but I'm kind of like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can live with it. But if you don't want to, do an invisible stitch of some sort. Okay, does this little chicken need some more stuffing? Oh, that's another thing I need to buy. I need to buy more stuffing because just because you can't live without stuffing. Payday's tomorrow, so maybe I should wait till tomorrow. I mean, I can buy it now, but always good to wait, to discipline yourself. Let yourself wait sometimes, not all the time. Yes, Amy, yes, I dropped them all right. Oh, golly. Purple Crochet and more with Dreeny. Hi, welcome. I like new people. New people to scare. I just will go on, Purple. I will go on and on and on. And you're like, why am I listening to this lady? So anyways, right now I'm working on my chicken that I was just in the hospital. Today's my first day to wake up and be at home. And last night, yesterday when I came home from the hospital, I just slept so long. I missed my crochet meeting, and you know I hate to miss my crochet meeting. You know it. And there was a little girl there that was that comes usually on Saturdays, and she came, and I missed her. I love her and her mama so much. They're like my little babies. Okay, so now I'm hiding it. And I think even Rosalie put them on like a little stick. You can put it on your, I have my scissors over there. Hold on, guys. Let me go get my scissors. I don't want to go too fast. I don't want to fall. Because it is still a mess here. Hi, Chi-Chi. I saw Chi-Chi. She's still there. She's been there the whole, I spit. I'm so sorry. She's been there the whole time I was at the hospital, holding my yarn, doing her job, being a good friend. Okay, I'm going to leave this here because I may use it. I don't know. Also, I don't want to fall. You can stick this on them and then put them in your plant. You can decorate this if you want to. But isn't that just adorable? She needs her little beak and her tail. So let's get that going on there. All right, so hold this off. Beak, yellow. Turn around. Is there any yellow around here? Turn around this way. Ah! Look at this. Is there going to be any yarn here? Oh, I don't want to make a mess. This is how I end up making a mess. And falling. Don't want to fall. Okay. Here's some orange. I love being in my room. It's like, even my kids come in here and they shop, you know? And I love that. I love to have stuff for them. This is things that I would have wished I would have had with my mother, right? That I never had. And not because she didn't give them to me, because she didn't want to. She passed away when I was little. So, things that I wish I would have had with my mom, I tried to give to my children. You know? Sorry, I switched you a bit. Okay. Am I still on here? Am I? Hello? Hello? Okay, just wondering because I don't hear nothing. Can y'all still hear me? Okay, we're going to do the beak. So I'm going to go from the bottom, I think. And all I'm going to do for the beak, sometimes I crochet it, but this is a tiny little chicken. I'm just going to leave a little bit at the bottom there. You know, on these, you can even put little feet dangling. Sometimes I crocheted little feet and put beads as their feet. Okay, and you just go over and over and over this one little spot in the same spots over and over, and it will build up, and you make it how you want it to look. Okay, see how I'm doing there? And so I want to build it up just a little bit more, so don't tighten it too tight. I like it to make sure that the yarn stays on top of the other yarn, and that way it looks like it's building up. I gotta look at it for a bit on my hand here. And just building up, building up. This lady had big lips. She got big lips. And then on your last one, you just put it in and you can bring it down to the bottom, wherever you want to hide it. And you make sure that that last one lands where you want it to land, okay? You are the master of the beak. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna pull it just a little bit. How does that little beak look? Oh, okay, so I brought it out. Now I'm gonna just cut it. Man, it feels good to be in here again. Okay, and I cut it close. And if you can still see them, you take your little scissors and you pop them in. Stay in there. Okay, if I act a little crazy, you know it's because of the steroids. So some of it, because some of it is normal. Some of it is normal, but the steroids really activate something crazy. Okay, so I'm wondering about how do I do the little tail? Usually what I do is I take my yarn, the one I'm using for that hat now, but thank goodness I bought myself another one. And I'll just take some here and I'll crochet with this and make a, let me just get one of these tiny little ones. What size is this? A 2.5? So all I do on here, yay, you're here. Hello, Miriam. Oh, wait, did I already? Okay. Yay, you're here, Okay, that's what you're doing. You're telling me that I'm here. I was like, why? I already know you're here. But I did ask the question, didn't I? Okay, so I just stick my hook in there. And I'm going to leave a longish tail. Oh, you know what I wanted to look at? I wanted to look what kind of yarn this is, because for some reason I'm using it and I'm like, this is acrylic yarn, but it doesn't feel like acrylic yarn. 100% acrylic. Kind of has a little cotton feel to it. Okay, so now it's in there, and with this first one, I am going to take both of them and make my first chain, and then I'm going to just forget about that tail because it's going to go in. And then I'm going to make a chain of maybe 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I didn't count that first one as anything. And then I go back into the same spot and I slip stitch. And this is all I'm going to do is make these little things. That's how I usually make the wings too, but I like the little hearts now. And then so that one was 10. And if this one is as long as you want them to be and you want the other ones to be shorter, then you make 8 for the next 2. Because I usually make 3 of them. But if this one's short, make one more that's like 12 and then one that is another one that is 10. So you decide. I'm going to do another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Oh, Amy, today's Tuesday. I'm sorry, honey. Am I encroaching on your video? I just get on here. So if y'all follow Miss Amy, and y'all should, go and watch her. Y'all can watch me later. She's fun to watch and interact with. I'm just crazy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then so that just gives me one more. And I go into the same spot, single slip stitch through there, and then we cut it. And then we bring it through. Now, I like to take these 2 tails and make a knot. You're not going to be able to see it anyways, because what you're going to do is you are going to pull it through. You're either going to take your needle and pull this through, or you're going to stick this hook in here, and you're going to put bring both of those straps down. You know what I mean? Like you're going to bring both of those straps through to wherever you want it to land. And I'm going to show you something. And look, some of the stuffing thread, whatever's coming through with it. That's okay though. All right, so here's the knot. And I usually take one of these and I pull it and I can hear it pop. That means it went through those stitches. That I've heard it pop again. And that means it's in there. Yep. Yep. Yes. And now we can cut all of this. Go watch Miss Rosalie. I didn't watch her video. Rosalie, I didn't watch your video. I already knew how to make some chickens, right? But I liked your idea of the heart wings. And that is so adorable. So cute. And so the way I made this here, I made little legs. You want me to make legs for this one? Okay, I will. Okay. Okay, so I need beads. Let me look to see where my beads are. What color beads? Or do I want, oh, maybe I want these beads and I don't even have to get up. She wants pink feet. And I hardly ever get to use these pink ones because they don't fit on anything because they're so tiny. But you know what? Right here they do. They fit me. They're going to fit. And she's going to have little feet. Okay. I'm going to show you what to do if I remember how to do them. If I remember how I used to do them. But you know things. There's my dog. There's my dog. So what I do is I just make a chain. And I leave a kind of a tail in there because you're going to want to weave that in. So however long, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 for each side. So make 24. However long you want your little legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They make me regret. Oh, I'm going to do a little bit more because that seems like it's way too small. Let me do like 5 more. Listen to those dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I'm going to cut it and I'm going to leave myself a tail, a longish tail. I always say longish. What does longish mean? I don't know, but not too short, okay? Then you take your this bead and you can put it through your hook through there if it fits. If not, use your needle, however you want. And you're going to thread this in, just one side. And I pull it through, okay? And the reason I want to do this one first is because I don't want it to go all the way through. And once it's, okay, do you see how where it ends right here? You want the knot to end up here somewhere, okay? And you're going to leave your tail because you're going to weave that in somehow. See what I mean? And it's okay if that has a little point there, because you're going to like sew it up back into there, okay? And I see this bead. As long as this bead cannot come out, I'm pushing it down, it's not coming out. Now what we're going to do is go into his little belly, her little belly. And do you see where we started? Well, you didn't see me start, but I go on the outer side of that ring where we started the magic ring, the first round, and I just pull it through, okay? So basically you can have little legs like this. And so we're going to put the other bead on this side. And that's all, and you can, you know, they can go back and forth, It's so fun. Kids can play with it. So let me put the next one in. And all I'm going to do, it's very simple, very simple. You don't have to overthink anything. I loved making chickens. I do need to make them for the, whatchamacallit, for the Comic-Con and other ones. Okay. You see, I pulled it right there, and I have the 2 beads right there. And he's got his little legs. You can just cut it if you want to. You can sew it up, which I'm going to do. And that way, when you sew it up a little bit, it hides in the bead. You can add a little bit of glue in there if you want. Whatever you want to do. I know, Miriam. Counting is the worst. That's why I fly by the seat of my pants. Okay, so let me just show you what I'm doing here. So I have this on here, and I just bring it to the bottom of that, or the top, whatever you want to call it, of the knot. And I just bring it through there, okay? And then I just work it up and down a couple of times. And not too far down the leg, because you don't want to ruin it. And then I'll bring it back down here. You can even use Elmer's glue or something like that if you wanted to put it. It's just two. See where it ended right there? And then I just cut it. And it doesn't even have to be very short, because guess what? You're going to pull your bead up and it's going to hide it. And you're going to have a nice little ending right here. You see that? Why are you going to focus? There you go, on my black dress there. Yes, so nice. Okay, so then let me do this next one. Where's my needle? Where's my needle? And if you wanted a different color leg, you know, go crazy. Go crazy. You don't have to go matching, nothing. Yeah, so then you have these little legs, and kids, I've had people buy these and the kids will just play with that leg up and down, just pulling them one side to the other. And so kind of like a little fidget toy, which I love because I'm always fidgeting with stuff like that. Okay. Basically, when you're putting it in here, you're just hiding this little knot because you want it to look nice. So it's not for security, because you already have security with the knot at the bottom. And look at his little legs. Okay, take this, you chicken. And then he can sit in a pot. You put him in your flower pot, anywhere. And if you don't like your stem to get dirty, you just wrap it with some tape or something, you know, because it soaks up the dirt and it can come up. But you can paint it also. Oh, what do y'all think about that? Okay, that's what I want to do with y'all today. I'm still going to be on here for a while. Don't worry. Don't worry. I may have to take y'all to go get some coffee with me. Yeah, it's very cold. Oh, no, let me make some more chickens. Let me make more chickens. Uh-oh, don't start that, Angie, putting stuff in there. Standing them up. Okay, where are the other chickens? Oh, here we go. I have 1 and 2 that are made here. Do y'all want me to make a chicken with y'all? I don't really want to make it right now because it's not going to be edited. It's going to be kind of long. This is a bigger chicken. For some reason, he got kind of big. Okay, I need those eyeballs. I'm scared to take them out again. Was that one it? Or was this one it? These are it, because there's hair stuck in it. All right. Let me put eyes on this one. Okay, you want me to make a chicken now? Okay, I'll do that. I'll make a chicken. We'll make the body. Basically, do you see? It's a mini hat. I always think of things in shapes, not in like, oh, what's the pattern for that? I know how to make a hat, so make it mini. So how you make it mini is by the hook that you use, the yarn that you use. I'm going to do a different color. What color should I make it? Let me put this back in here. I have this here. It's supposed to be for the flower thing, but I'm not going to use it for that. I knew I wasn't. Should I go ahead and make a chicken? It'll change colors, but not quite. No, let's not do that one. Let's do a different one. Let's see. Do we want pink? We want purple. We're going to end up using the same thing, aren't we? We're going to end up using the same thing. Okay. So, hold on. Let me go get some yarn real quick. I'll pick something out for us. I'm going to let y'all choose. Speak now, forever hold your peace. I have Red Heart Retro Stripes. That's choice number 1. I'm only going to have 2 choices. retro stripes, and I have another red heart that is called, no way, is that what it's called? It's torn off of there, but I think it's called Monet. Monet, it does look like his paintings. So which one do y'all want? Hi, Shoto, how are you? We're voting. Which one do I use? Retro or Monet? Retro or Monet? First one to say it gets the choice because I want to get started. Number 2, Monet. Okay, Monet it is. Oh, what size hook are we going to use? Let's see. Let me feel this. It says to use. It does give you recommendations whenever you make, whenever you buy yarn, but it says 6.5 millimeter for this, I think, for that particular pattern. But I am going to use, what did I use before? I think I used like a 4. I don't remember. Let me find my, what is this one? Oh, that one's a 6. That's really, I still need to sort out all of my thingies here. 4.5? 4.5. Let's do 4.5. So it doesn't matter. Do you see how, I don't know what I did. I think I put an extra increased row on this one, and that's why she came out bigger than the other one. So, okay, so we're going to start it. Let's see, where are you? The center. Alrighty. Oh, I love crocheting. I love to crochet. All right, do you know how to make the magic circle? All I do, you should, if you're here and you crochet a bit, you already know how to make a chain, right? So we'll chain 3. 1, 2, 3. That first chain I left kind of open. And you see this little tail? You're always going to be working around that. Don't lose it, okay? And then now in this one, we're going to put 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see how I'm working over that tail? 5, 6. Okay. Do y'all know the sequence of a flat circle? The flat circle is every row you're going to increase by however many you put in the center. So 6. I did 6 here. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to, sometimes, I'm not going to do it right now, I tie this to this right here so the circle doesn't open, but I'm not going to do it right now. But you can work this. If it closes, you just pull, if it opens up while you're working, you just pull the tail and it'll close it up. Okay, so I closed up that round by going into that first stitch with a slip stitch. Now I always chain 1. This is my preference. If you don't like that, don't do that, but mark your first stitch. And in that first place that I entered to close it off, I am going to make a single crochet. This round, we're going to do a increase in each one because we're increasing by 6. So we need to put 2 in each one. So that's what we're going to do. So go ahead and put 2 in each one. And you should end up with 12. And I'm not a counter, so, uh-oh, I did wrong there. If I have 13, I have 13. If I have 11, I have 11. But I really do try to keep 12. And on this one, I do use the amigurumi stitch of yarning under. I think I have videos about that. I keep wanting to make it a half double crochet, but so remember to put 2 in each one. And I'll meet you at the end. And by the amigurumi one, I mean, well, look, here's a knot. You're going to see me backwards, though. I have 2 here. Now I need to pick it up. I put my hook in there, and instead of yarning over, and I yarn under. I make sure that the yarn is under my hook, and I pull it through. And it gives it a different little look. It makes them look like little squares instead of yarning over. But you can do whatever. It's all preference. You know what I mean? There goes my yarn. Fell off. That's okay. I'm pulling from the center. I'm still a happy camper. Now, when you come to this here, because this used to be a big problem for me, is that I couldn't tell if that was a stitch or not right there. It's not. a stitch. That's where I joined. And how are you going to know that? You're going to count back. You're going to hold it by that little area there. And you're going to count back. You should have, how many? 6, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that purple one is your next stitch right there. So if you marked it, you didn't have to worry about it. You just have to count it. But I kind of knew from all my years and years of crocheting. Okay, we slip stitched into that one purple one that I told you that was our thing. Now, the next round, to get 6 of them in there evenly, you do 1 single crochet and then an increase. And that's the pattern you're going to follow through the whole time. And if you do it correctly, we get to ring the bell. I'm going to put my bell right there. Okay, so I chained 1, and now in that same stitch, I put my first stitch, because that chain does not count as 1. 1, and then 2 stitches, that's the increase, and 1 increase. This is a pretty chicken. 1 increase. If we ended an increase, we did it right. 1 increase. 1 increase. Yarn Works by Lydia. Good morning. How are you? We're making chickens. I learned with my grandmother. Actually, in 2nd grade, there was a girl who showed me how to do a chain with my hands. You know, we made chains with yarn. And I wish I could remember her name. I would give her credit totally. Look at this. We ended up with 2 at the end. So what happens? There's my treat. I got it right. I got it right. I stayed on count. And then now I just slip stitch into that first stitch. Count back if you need to. Anyways, that little girl showed me how to make that, and I was like, what? I could do it with my hands. And then I asked my grandma later, and she had some of these, and then I got interested. And so around when I was about 15 years old or so, mid-teens, I asked my grandma to help me, and she said, oh yeah, she knows how to crochet, because I saw that she had crochet stuff around, and she made it. We sat down. She was already so old. She told me in Spanish, I forgot. So we had to kind of, I said, like, well, is it like this? How about like this? See. No, 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 no. You know, she would tell me. And so slowly but surely, we figured out she didn't know any names. She didn't know patterns. It just whatever was in her head. She knew that if you wanted to turn a corner, you add 2 here. If you wanted to make it smaller, you got rid of some here. You know, things like that. So, hey, dog. That's how I learned, and that's how I always was until I got on YouTube. Maybe, let's see, not really on YouTube until about 3 years ago, maybe. My estimates are really bad sometimes. And I got on there and I was like, what? That's called a what? I know how to do that. And they said, do this. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. And then when I would see them do it, I'm like, oh, I know how to do that. It's just I didn't know the names or anything like that. So, history of my crocheting. Okay, so we are on round 1, 2, 3. We're on round 4, and I'm going to do my chain like I usually do. And on round 4, we've already done one. On round 3, we did 1 increase. Round 4 is going to be 2 single crochets increase, 2 single crochets increase. So let's do that and see if we get to ring the bell at the end. And you do the calculations for how many should be increased by 6. 2 increase. Did I do it? I didn't, because I was thinking. So when you do that, we're going to do just 4 rows. What I was thinking about is I wanted to tell y'all, we're going to do 4 rows of increases. We're going to do 1 increase, 2 increase, 3 increase, 4 increase. And then we're going to do single crochets, and that'll make the chicken go up. But If you want it bigger, you keep going 5 increase, 6 increase, you know, like that. And it'll make the base wider and it'll make a bigger chicken, and use a bigger hook and a bigger stitch maybe if you want it more fluffy. I'm doing amigurumi style. Okay, we're back on here. Sorry. I did 1 stitch, 2 stitches, increase. And I'm using the amigurumi yarn under method. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, increase. So on and so on. I won't say anymore in case y'all are working on something else. But, oh, maybe I should, because I think I like to hear me talk. Tell me to stop if you need to. Not that I ever pay attention. 1, 2, increase. I am hopped up on steroids right now. I'm feeling a little jittery. Maybe I should go eat. I gained weight with all those steroids. I'm not happy about it. On the scale, it looked like it went up 8 pounds. But once I get rid of the steroids and finish it, which I have to start a new round here. Am I young? Okay, 1, 2. Am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? Yeah, increase. Slip stitch closed. Made it. Made it. I am feeling good, Lydia. I'm feeling good. I'm sorry I missed that before when you asked. And I think I was talking about it. Okay, so next, let's get back to this. Let's see. 1. And I always count back. This is how I can remember where I'm at. This was my original one, 6. That one was double. That's 1 increase, 2 increase. So the next one is going to be 3 increase. So I always know where I'm at. I can count. I can go back in there and figure out where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. So you can make it as tall as you want. I think I went up to either 11 or 12 rounds for the chicken. After the 4th increase, you go single crochets and just make it up to 11 or 12 rounds. Okay, I'm talking. 1, 2, 3. And I really want to ring the bell because I really love that little bell, and I've been talking about it for the longest time. It was in my kitchen and I've been wanting to bring it in here. And it's my little reward for making staying on count. So it does work because it's something I really like. 1, 2, 3, increase. Let's see if I'm going to be on count. And you know what? If I'm not on count, so what? This chicken doesn't need to be just like the other chickens. She's her own chicken. But she wants to be like the other chickens. She does. Those mean chickens. Okay, so where was I? Okay, I get to look to see. I have double. 1, 2, 3. Increase. I think I'm not going to make it. I think I'm off track. 1, 2, 3. I'm missing one. I'm missing one. So at this very end one, I am going to make it a double increase so I can have as many, because I know I didn't put as many. Alrighty. If I ended up in a single, then I would have left like right after. I don't know. Anyways, I added one. All right. Single crochet. Slip stitch to the next one. And then this next one, we're going to have 4. Let's see. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 4. So 4 single crochets. Or whatever stitches you're using. 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to increase. And if I'm off track, I'm probably going to stay off track. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless that extra stitch I put in there fixed it for me. Increase. I usually do better when I'm just doing it myself, you know, but I'm talking right now. My brain is going to town. 2, 3, 4. Increase. My dogs have calmed down. My neighbor's working on his roof. The one that I talk about that has goats. I think he's going to attach to his house a pen for his goats, which I think is lovely because I worried about those goats. How are they doing? Are they going to be from the rain? They have no shelter, no nothing. And I know now that I am way off count, but I'm like, okay, I'm doing the steroid floating. 2, 3, 4. I think I'm fixing it in my head, right? But we'll see if it really works. And I like it because you can kind of see little peaks wherever you are joining. So now that was 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now increase. And let's see where we end up because we're at the end. 1, 2. Okay, that's my increase. 1. Here we go, people. 2, 3, 4. We're still off by 1. That's okay. I'm just going to let it be. That's our last round of increases, okay? So since we're not making a blanket or anything, I don't think it really matters that we're off count a little bit. I know, Lydia. I was in the hospital, but now I'm home. Oh, it feels so good to come into my room. And I did a little bit of cleaning by putting all my, see that big old yarn bag right there? It's a clear bag full of all my yarn stuff. And I'm like, I need to do that first thing when I get in here. So that's what I did. So I can just move that out into the hallway if I need to, but that's where I'm going to grab my yarns from. And I can see through it so I can dig. I'm like, ooh, look at that yarn down there. That's the one I need. Okay, from here on out, we're just doing single crochets, guys. And it's a really tight stitch. I think on some of these, I would do a double, oh, excuse me, a double crochet, half double crochet, bigger hook, maybe. I don't know. You don't want the holes to be too big on there. Figure it out. You can figure it out. Okay, so now go back into that same one. And you just go up, and we're going to do, let me see, let me count on one of these chickens here. Where are you, chick? On this big one, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. The only reason that they're different is because I bet you I did an extra row or a less row of increases. So that makes a difference, you know? Hello, doggies. Mama busy. Mama busy. Y'all already been outside. You'll have to wait just a little while. Oh, well, how long have I been on here? Oh, over an hour. No wonder. Look at she's rubbing on her back. Cokie. Hold on, Daisy. So are any of you working on this or are you just watching me make it? I'll be here forever and ever and ever. I know I would like my my rounds to be nice by doing continuous rounds, but it doesn't help me for some reason in my brain. I need to have a start and a finish. And each round needs to start and each round needs to finish. And I don't like when I just keep going and I don't have any kind of goal. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. You want to come up here? Come on. Who wants to come up here? Come on. Look at that. Say hi to everybody, Daisy. Say hi to everybody. Did you miss Mama while she was gone? Yeah. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Mama's crocheting. Sit down. You're the first one to jump up here. Ooh, golly, you act like you're one of the small chihuahuas. I love you, Daisy. Put your little, you can be in. Daisy, get in there, Bobby. So let's count the rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on 7. I'm just gonna finish the body with you guys. And, oh no, I should show you how to do the little comb, right? While I'm doing this, I mean, I can't do it half. You know what? Halfway. No. I'm kind of fading here a little bit. What have y'all been up to? What have y'all been up to? Living the life. I hope you're living the life. Whatever it is, be happy in it. Look at always the good side of life. I have bad times too, you know, and bad things happen to me, but I'm not going to let them get me down. I'm not. It's just a personality trait that I have, I suppose. Okay, I'm ending this round. I forget what round I said I was. 7. And, you know, don't be afraid to add different stitches. You want to make your chicken, you know, have double crochet now? You can. If you wanted to, you can have a little texture. I'm not going to do it right now because I want to show you how I made that one. So I'm just going to continuously just make this round here and talk to you guys. What Daisy? What Daisy? This is a very beautiful Monet. That's a pretty yarn. I want to bring y'all closer to me. Because I'm going to be crocheting here. What y'all saying? Okay, yes, you're making the strap, Miriam. I remember. Oh, you need to get ready. Oh, you must be on the West Coast. Diamond art painting. I've been wanting to get into that, but I have so many projects. I can't add another one in. I really can't. My daughter and her husband like to do that. So I've gotten some for them. Yeah, if y'all weren't here earlier, I dropped my whole box of eyeballs of my safety eyes with the backs on the carpet, and I was there picking it up, and now some of my eyeballs have hair. The little thing, you know how you pick up stuff from the carpet? Chaps my hide. I already said that, I think, once, but it's true. It does chap my hide. That's old Texas talk. Texas talk from a Texas girl. Man, you just don't know how much I love Texas. I love Texas so much. So much that I'm afraid to even travel anymore. What if I die outside the Texas borders and I have to come back in embalmed? Because I don't want to be embalmed. I don't want to be embalmed. You have to be embalmed to be, my understanding, to be brought across state lines. But, well, that's a chance I have to take, right? Every now and then I do have to leave Texas. Most times I don't have to. I want to go to Big Bend. And I need to do that now. I'm going to tell my husband we need to do, on one of his long weekends, go to Big Bend and go walk. We don't have to, you know, we can just stay wherever. Stay wherever. We don't have to make a big major plan of it. Just drive out there. Take me out there before I die. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're working on 9. Oh, you're Central? Oh, so you don't have to go into work too early then. I'm Central Time too, Lydia. It's 11 o'clock, Lydia. You're living the life. You don't have to go to work until... Oh, you probably work a shift work. Oh, dang it. You got long hours. I was in the hospital with those nurses, and boy, the sweetest people. They work hard. They're there for a long time. I go to sleep, and I think days and days have passed, and they're still there. Now, when I was in there the previous stay I had at the hospital, was when it snowed here, and everybody was, you know, stuck in place. And so the nurses slept there for 3 days. So I saw the nurses over and over. And then when I was, I had to have a round of chemo yesterday. The nurse comes in because I have to have a oncology nurse with me while I'm taking it. She comes in. She goes, I don't know if you remember me. I said, I remember you. I loved her. So cute, so nice, so young. She reminded me of a celebrity that I know. I won't say, but, and I showed it to her and she's like, ooh, she's pretty. I said, I know, because you're so pretty. You're so pretty too. Anyways, so sweet. And she said I was snoring and I hope I wasn't making any other honking noises from any other parts. That's embarrassing, but not really, because I really don't care anymore. Anna, did I fart? Are you on here? Are you looking at me? Who's here? My first day home, one of my kids may be coming to visit me. Who knows? Who knows? But I wouldn't think anybody at this time would be coming. I'm lulling myself to sleep with this, just this crocheting. Do you all do that too? This is just so relaxing to me. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. So relaxing to me. Okay, you're in Nebraska. Crocheting with Crystal, Brandon. Somebody's here, I told you. I'm making a chicken. I'm showing you how to make the body of the little chicken right here. Hey, I'm coming out. I'll come out. It's my daughter, the one who broke her fingers. Okay, so I'm going to let y'all go because you know to go 11 rounds up. And next time I get on, I'll show y'all how to close it up. I want to make some more of these. You just leave a long tail. You can go ahead and crochet these little things that I showed you on the beginning if you want to do that. So you leave a long tail so you can close it here. But then you make 3 little scallops for his head, for her head. Put some eyes, make some little heart wings to put on, contrasting color, and just little thread over and over to make his little beak. And then the little feet, I showed y'all how to do that here too. Look at that. Oh. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me and being here waiting for me to come back from the hospital. Not that I made y'all wait because I was at the hospital making videos, right? So anyways, I will talk to you later. My daughter's here. It sounds like they might have brought me some food. Let's see. Okay. Love you guys. Bye. Bye.